As usual, we start the speed test with both the phones in airplane mode, connect to the same Wi-Fi network and no apps in the background. They are both quick to start off and the default apps load at almost the same time. However, the Note 5 Pro slowly starts building a lead and then moves quicker once the games start loading. This is where its newer and superior hardware come into play. The Note 5 Pro and Note 5 both have 4 gigs of RAM, but the 5 makes use of a 2 GHz octa-core Snapdragon 625 chipset, while the 5 Pro gets a new 1.8 GHz octa-core Snapdragon 636 that also has cryo cores. The 5 has a lower 3 GB variant, while the 5 Pro has a higher 6 GB variant. The Redmi Note 5 Pro completed lap 1 first with a time of 2 minutes and 22 seconds, while the Note 5 2 was doing the speed test. The Redmi Note 5 Pro was already in the lead and started loading his first game by the time the Note 5 finished lap 1 with a time of 2 minutes and 36 seconds. A gap of 14 seconds in round 1 then. Granted that both the phones were being pushed to their limits, but RAM management isn't exactly too strong in MIUI as we have seen in previous speed tests, and in this too most of the apps and games had to be loaded once more from scratch. The 6GB 5 Pro might have done slightly better in lap 2 as it may have been able to redraw at least some of the apps and games from memory. The 5 Pro is just about done with the speed test when the 5 loads the speed test app again. It's also worth mentioning that despite being on the same 5 GHz network, the Note 5 Pro achieved 2 times speed compared to the 5. The Note 5 never crossed 150 Mbps, while the 5 Pro gave us around 300 to 350 Mbps on our gigabit ACT network. We did perform the test several other times after shooting the video too, but the results remain the same. The 5 Pro finished lap 2 with a total time of 4 minutes and 40 seconds, while the Note 5 finished lap 2 with a total time of 4 minutes and 58 seconds. Not a bad performance by the Note 5, but power-hungry users should definitely go for the 5 Pro and if possible the 6GB variant. While these tests show the true power of the phones, in day-to-day lives the phones won't be tested as much and may not be that much different in terms of speed. You can find the purchase links for both the smartphones from the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, see you again in the next one.